Hey yo, what's going on everybody? It's Tylarious, and in this video today, we're talking about some very interesting news and rumors that have been circulating in the GTA Rockstar, universe and ethos. We're talking about not only, which you may have already heard of, the port or possible remaster data, but the port of GTA 4 coming over to PS5. And then today, I also want to bring your attention to the possibility of Red Dead Redemption 2 being migrated or patched or remastered in some sort of way over to the current consoles, the PS5, PS5 Pro, Xbox Series X and S. This would undoubtedly enable even more graphical power to be applied to that game, and it would make Red Dead Redemption 2 look even more beautiful. But let's go ahead and start with GTA 4 with the rumors with this. According to Tez2, they state that someone at Rockstar hinted at the GTA 4 port, and by now it should have gone up a year in development. We may end up seeing it drop later this year, and it's one more reason, in addition to existing reasons, the LCPP mod was taken down. If they still follow their plan laid out from the pandemic days, they'll do an MP3 port after 4, so that is the opportunity to do a bundle, a definitive edition, Max Payne 1 and 2 remakes, and Max Payne 3 port. And of course, the GTA universe went crazy with this. People are, claiming it's a remaster, this, that, the other. First of all, nothing has been confirmed. And furthermore, Tez goes on to say that it's more than likely, almost guaranteed, that if it did happen, it would be a port, not a remaster. So that's kind of a bummer there. And in addition, GTA 4 is playable on the Xbox Series X consoles because of backwards compatibility, just not on the PS5 consoles with PlayStation. But this would open the door for a definitive edition for Grand Theft Auto 4, for better or for worse, right? There was mixed reviews on the previous definitive edition with GTA 3 and such. But you can see the inclusion of some of the DLCs, Grand Theft Auto, The Ballad of Gay Tony, and Grand Theft Auto, The Lost and Damned, all in the GTA 4 universe. Now, this would be very cool for fans of the franchise, and it is a brilliant move by Rockstar and Take-Two, the parent company of Rockstar. This is just another revenue stream for them. Again, even though we know it's very possible for the consoles to enable backwards compatibility, just like the Xbox consoles have, and you could just play the game, if you don't have it, own it, you could purchase it. And this leads me to ask you guys a question. How much would you pay for GTA 4, a definitive edition or some sort of bundle, if you got The Ballad of Gay Tony, The Lost and the Damned? I mean, is it worth $60, $50, $40, $30? I mean, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Me personally, I think something along the lines of $19.99, $29.99 would be appropriate for a game that old and it just being a port. Next up, we got some Red Dead Redemption 2 information. This is brought to us by David Caballero from Game Reactor. I'll leave all the links in the description down below for you guys as well. Don't forget about that. David goes on to say that sources close to Rockstar indicate that the port is as real as the next-gen update and could complete the release schedule for the new console. David goes on to say later on in the article that Game Reactor has heard from sources close to Rockstar that the acclaimed Wild West open world opus, considered one of the best video games ever, is not only on its way to Nintendo Switch 2, but could be coming to the new console as soon as later this year. The very same has been heard and is corroborated over at Nintendo and from different sources. What's more, RDR 2 for Switch 2 would be coming alone or as a one-off move, but it's possible that it could be coming at the same time or somewhat later as an update to the game for current-gen hardware, one of the so-called next-gen upgrade patch that brings the graphics and performance of Red Dead Redemption 2 up to date for PS5 and Xbox Series X and S. So this is great news for fans of Red Dead Redemption 2 because, the game is absolutely gorgeous. It's a beautiful game, and the one thing that has been the hindrance to it is that it's, locked at 30 FPS. So bringing it over to the power of the current gen consoles, you could easily get, that beautiful graphics and have the buttery smooth frame rate of 60 FPS. Or if not 60, something much better. So you have that smooth, crisp gameplay with Red Dead. That would be awesome. But then we have to talk about, well, how much is that worth now? What's the price? It's Red Dead. A little bit more prestigious, so maybe $39.99, $49.99, $59.90. I don't think so. I think probably between 30 and 40 would be a somewhat fair asking price, right? In a perfect world, we would just get these patches and ports and remasters, and nothing more than like $19.99 would be. I think that would be fine. But I get it. It's okay. But yeah, I could see somewhere between 30 and 50 for something like a Red Dead Redemption 2. Maybe not remaster, but graphical enhancement up to the 60 FPS. I mean, guys, let's be real here. It's 2025. I mean, the argument of games being in 60 FPS shouldn't even be being had. We should just expect that. We really should. I get it. 4K, blah, blah, blah. But again, the power's there, the AI, the enhancements, the updates are there. It's definitely possible. It's feasible. It's doable. We don't have to have native 4K. The human eye will have a hard time picking up the difference between native and AI upscaled. While it is there is a difference. It's minute. So I definitely think that with the current power system that we have, upgrades to fidelity and FPS could absolutely be achieved. We could get good quality, sharp graphics, detailed graphics with the buttery smooth frame rates of something close to, or if not at least 60 FPS. So really good information, very interesting with these rumors. It's definitely hyped up the community, and it would be really cool to see these things come to fruition. I would really like to see that for the community. I would enjoy it myself, to be honest. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. You think this is possible? Is GTA 4 coming to PS5? Is Red Dead Redemption 2 with graphical enhancements coming to the current gen consoles? And more importantly, how much would you be willing to pay? Let us know in the comments down below, all right? Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you drop a like. You want to see more content like this on my channel? Make sure you're subscribed and notifications turned on, all right? Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace out. Yeah.